Howdy and welcome to Daily Miles. On today's agenda, getting out of Dodge. Well, sort of, kind of. I've been officially discharged. Whether or not that discharge is actually going to happen is a whole different kettle of fish. Because as you can see, it's almost 2 o'clock. However, my discharge was supposed to happen at 1 o'clock. That's not happening. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm waiting for a cab to take me to my medical respite. The fuck that is. Well, I can't leave until I get the official cab to take me to medical respite. On my way to medical respite. I'll pick you up when I get there.
To the fall when they're happy. I mean, if they can maintain it or whatever, like that's what they want to do, cool, good for them. But content, I'm okay with contentment. I'm content. There are moments when I find that I'm happy. You know, a spike in my
Well, here I am at medical respite. Really the only time I'm going to get to do something like this. I gotta tell you, I feel a little uneasy about it. I haven't been fully checked in yet, but we shall see what we shall see. It's basically a halfway house. I'm not all that happy about this. It's a shelter. If at some point I start weeping, you kids let me know. Well, here I is. And here I'm going to stay for a little bit. I honestly don't know how long. I feel better being in my van than being here. This is not rehab. It's a medical respite. And medical respite basically means a halfway house. Okay, this is not going to work for me. I'm just I'll you know, play with it for another, you know, couple of days, but then we're out of here. I can't stay here. They're not going to kick me out. I just can't stay here. This is a halfway house. It's not what I need. I need a rehab facility. I just need like 8 or 10 days at a rehab facility just to get me back on my feet, and then I'll be on my merry way. And there's no healthcare here. There's no, you know, PT here. There's just me lying on my bed, and this is just not helpful. And last night I got no sleep, and that's not because I'm in a strange place. It's because I woke up delusional and having hallucinations. And every time that I tried to go back to sleep, it wasn't going back to sleep, it was going back to the hallucination. Jesus fucking Christ. So I waited for the nurse to come in like 6 o'clock. They didn't come in at 6. They didn't come at 8. They came in at 11 o'clock. So I'm sitting there like, I can't sleep. I don't want to go back to sleep because it's too fucking frightening. I'm trying to get myself to the point where I'm so fucking tired that I can't see straight. So the nurse came and I explained to him what happened, and he's giving me a lot of reasons why it could happen, and I'm like, this doesn't help. My appointment is on Monday at 3 o'clock. I have a cab from here to there and then back. So I'm gonna ask that they swing me by my van so that I can pick up my van. This morning I woke up with a fever of 99.4. It's been like that all day. They're about to administer a COVID test to see whether or not this is COVID. If it's COVID, we got a whole host of other problems. Had a COVID swab, so we shall see whether or not I'm COVID positive or not. I'll let you know in just a little bit. It's a quick test. Well, kiddies, I'm COVID negative. At least there's one good thing that's come out of this. That's my second COVID test fourth COVID test in a month. So there's that. So let me catch up. When last I left you, I was deep in the middle of despair about whether or not I was going to stay here or not. Because of the sickness, I think I'm going to stay a couple extra days and just try to get better, because this is no fun in a van. At least I don't have COVID, so there's that. And hopefully they'll keep me in here and I won't have a roommate because I'm sick. So I'm going to stay here for a little bit. We'll see what happens. Ugh, I feel awful. Goodbye, old friend. You served me well. All right, I have a new leg brace. Locked out. We'll see what we see. Hold, please. Well, kitties, I have a new leg brace. And I start physical therapy in a little while. Much better than the last one I had. There you go. Look at that. There's my crutches. I'm hobbling. It's weight bearing. So I suppose that's a good thing. Doctor said that my x-rays look good. And everything looks the way that it should. Of course, I don't know what the fuck that means. But with this new development, I should be able to move out of Betty Chin's very soon. It does hurt a little bit, right along the inside of my knee, right here. Right there. Hurts right there. Aside from that, not bad. All right, kitties. So I haven't had any physical therapy yet, but I just noticed something. And this is kind of sort of cool. This is the first time I've been able to do this in a month. So right before surgery, I actually had my leg kind of sort of flopping around and I couldn't really move it all that much, but I was able to actually just let it relax and it would drop down to about a 90-degree angle.
but I couldn't lift it up because the quadricep was basically disconnected from the patella, from the tendon, and even to attempt that was like lurid pain. However, I want to show you something. So look at how my leg is, the position that my leg is in right now. And I want to show you this. It's kind of cool. So I can actually go a little further. So watch what happens.
So this is my physical therapy assessment, evaluation, to see where I'm at in the spectrum. And to make a very long story short, my range of motion is actually beyond where I should be, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. So I might get out of this a little sooner. These are my lidocaine patches. So what I'm able to do at this point, I should be at, my doctor wanted a 45 degree angle. I'm currently at 50 degrees and actually a little bit more than that, 57 degrees. So a little bit more than that, and that's with pain, so we want to back that off, so 45 degrees. So way cool. Gotta tell you, I'm exceedingly happy about this. So now they're gonna give me some exercises so that I can go home and practice, and I'm gonna work this thing till I bleed. I know, you're not supposed to do that, but I'm gonna work it until I can't work it no more, and then keep working it because I want out. But the really cool part is that I can at least go get my van today and drive it to where I'm staying, and then I have to lock off the I keep pointing at the sky, and then lock off my brace so that when I stand, it doesn't hurt. There you go. Well, kitties, make a long story short, I have a whole bunch of exercises I need to do, which are basically a piece of cake for me. And I'm seeing these folks twice a week. It's not what I wanted, but it'll do. So I'm here for the duration, not going anywhere. Right now, on the other hand, I'm gonna go get my van, get into the van, and drive from point A to point B. Yeah, you're seeing that right. Well, obviously the van started. It stinks to high heaven in here. I really am going to need to clean out the refrigerator. But for the most part, the van is, fingers crossed, running. And I just need to get it to the place I'm staying. And then I'm gonna park it, lock it up for the night, and then I'll clean it out tomorrow morning. It really stinks in here. Anyways, that's what I got going on, kitties. I have to stop and get some food, some snacks for staying at the place I'm at. Snacks were required.
So let me catch up. In order to get from point A to point B today, I had to walk from the hospital to my van, which was several blocks away, and I kind of sort of overdid it with my knee. So I'm basically spending the rest of the day in bed, and I'm not going anywhere. So ice and no exercises, no nothing. It's a little strained, and I hope I haven't hurt anything, but the assessment from the PT was I'm doing above average at this point, so we're just going to keep doing, the above average thing, and to the best of my ability. He gave me a whole bunch of exercises that I need to do every day. I'm going to hold off doing those until tomorrow. So my first actual appointment is Monday at 11, and we'll see what happens from there. We're not going to do any resistance training until about 3 months from now, or as he put it, probably 2 months, because of the way that I've progressed so far, 16 days after surgery. So as far as being here, I'm probably going to pull out Tuesday, and that's that. I mean, I've equalized being here. It's a bed, shower, nice people, nice quiet place, and just allowing me to rest and get healed, and that's what needs to happen. But if they put anybody else in here, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I need to go. So rather than wait that time, just be prepared to leave. The van appears to be functioning at this point, so I'm gonna go back to the van for another night or two, and then spend about a week at an Airbnb, and we'll see what happens from there, and we'll go from there, because that's basically all I can afford. Airbnbs are just crazy expensive here in Eureka. So, and I would have to leave here next week anyway, so it's that's what I got. So tomorrow I will clean out the van, because the stench is just, there are actually flies in the van. I'm like, how did that happen? But the stench from the rotting meat is just so awful. I need to do a whole lot of cleaning out tomorrow. So I'm going to do what I can here, and then drive the van someplace, and then, Jesus Christ, it's just, I got a lot going on. So that's what I got going on, kiddies. I just want to say thank you very much for watching and caring about me. Thank you very much for your donations, and thank you very much for, basically caring about me. All right, I'll see you in the next video. It's probably not going to be for another week, because I got a lot going on. I got to focus on getting better and getting out of here. Talk to you kiddies later. Bye.